Hello, I just want to make a video before bed. I just got a message from Glenn Whistling, and he's feeling really hopeless right now. And I know a lot of you are going to say that you also were in exactly the same place, and then you got better. And sometimes when you're at your worst, that can be the time when things are actually going to start to change for you if you'll just bear with it. Let me just read a little bit about what he said. Okay, yeah. Just want to follow through with this. So he was asking me at first, do you notice it at night and do you mask it about the tinnitus? Do you mask the tinnitus using some background noises? And then he said that he's really trying to habituate, but I just can't break that negative cycle. And I need help because I'm losing the battle at the moment to anxiety and a Class A substance, I think. And I like the way you talk, and I want to do it, but I just struggle to put it into practice. But I know that what you say is the way, but I'm definitely losing. I need to turn the battle around somehow. Oh man, I was so totally there, man. Oh my God, I could not sleep at all. I was crying. I was just crying and yelling out, and I just wanted to sleep, and I couldn't sleep, and I was thinking my life would never be the same. Never be the same. I was gonna just have a shitty life from this time on. And I went like that for not just weeks but months. And I did find like some helplines where they would just talk to me, just have somebody on the phone to talk to me and talk me through this because I'm losing my mind. And I did get some counseling and they helped me some. I did get some drugs and they helped me some. And I slowly got better, but it was, can I say, fucking awful. Fucking awful. And I got better, but it was really tough. I'm sorry to curse, but I'm just trying to help you feel. I was there, man. It was so terrible. And he said, so I'm going to keep on going what he's saying. But I'm definitely losing. I need to turn the battle around somehow. That's good. I'm glad you got that thought. Hold on to that. You can. Thank you for your videos. I know what you're saying. I just find it so hard to do it. I just hate the noise. It breaks me, David. I want to cry too with you. I cried. I cried out at night. Probably the neighbors thought I was losing it too. They surely knew. So I asked Glenn then to tell me a little bit more. I understand what you say, and you are right. I just can't beat it. I just don't see the point in life anymore. But I know there is a point, but I just can't find it. Okay. So I'm just one person who went through a lot too. And I want you to know that my fingers look kind of weird by my ear, don't they? Okay, sorry. But I want you to know that, and I'm sorry to play, but it's kind of good to flip things around a little bit, your brain gets into this spot, and it's so hard to get out of. I know. But sorry, I want to get to the point because you're trying to find the point, right? And I have these weird fingers here. But sorry for the comedy, but it's good sometimes to just find something to to turn it around a little bit. If you can find just a little sliver of something that you can say, hey, maybe I can laugh sometimes. Maybe there actually are some times where it's not that bad. And then hold on to that little bitty part of the fingers over here and laugh. You can have a crazy laugh. You can say, I'm a little bit crazy right now. I'm losing it. but I've got a little laugh and I've still got a little bit of something. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. But Glenn, I don't know the part you were talking about, about the Class A substance. I wish you would tell me more, and you won't be afraid to tell me. And if you won't tell me, I hope you'll talk to somebody about it. There is help. If you want to go so far as look up the suicide hotline. If that's how you're feeling, talk to somebody. We can do this. We can do this. We can get through this. We can get to the other side into a great place. And I want you to get one thing that's very important from this video. There's been a lot of people in your position, and they made it. And they made it to a wonderful place again. Sorry. I'm just trying to keep the spirit a little bit light here too. They got to a good place again. Can you do that, by the way, Glenn? But what am I doing here? I'm distracting, because you've got these ruminating thoughts. You know what ruminating thoughts means? It means that you're like stuck on these thoughts and you can't get off of them. Yeah? And there's things that you can do to distract yourself. And you're going to have to develop that. But I don't want, at this point, if you're feeling so bad right now, I just don't want you to feel like you're going to do it alone. Because I know how awful that is. I remember I had COVID, I had tinnitus. I was in one room, nobody there, for 3 weeks. Went 5 days with no sleep. And then after that, I went months with no sleep. It was fucking, and I'm sorry, this is the first time I've cursed on this channel. It was fucking horrible. It really was. And I thought my life was over, and if I do live, it's gonna just suck the rest of the time. And I have to tell you now, it does not. And there have been people in your position where they got through it, and their life is fucking awesome now. Okay? So we're going to have to get a grip. You're probably going to need some help. You need to have somebody to talk to. Call the hotline. If you got health insurance, call the health insurance people and say, who do I need to talk to? You know, there's people. I mean, I'll talk to you. I'm going to go to sleep, but tomorrow I'll talk to you if you want me to. I'm happy to. We'll get numbers, or we'll get Skype. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you can make it till tomorrow, I'll talk to you. You know, we'll get through this. The Class A substance part, you know, I don't know if that's got a grip on you too, but we're gonna find a way to deal with that too. There's hope. But this thing right here that I'm doing, you're going to need to learn that a little bit right now. So when you start getting that really hopeless thought, I want you to choose some activities. Let me just show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab something off my bookshelf. Let me find something like, come on. Let me find something that's interesting here. I just want to give you kind of a feeling for what I do sometimes. This one will work. This is Harry Potter. Okay. So, okay, get the light here. So, here's me losing my mind, and here's me doing something a little bit about it. I've got this page right here in the book. I'm going to read it. And I'm going to try my best to... I've got some background noise, by the way. I also would probably get my laptop or my phone, and I would play that too. And you've got this voice in your head right now telling you things are hopeless. But here's how I'm going to interrupt it. I'm going to fucking read the book. I'm going to read it aloud. He turned, intending to head back toward the middle of the field. But at that moment, another flash of lightning illuminated the stands. And then maybe I start feeling, oh my God, I hate this. I'm going to keep reading. And Harry saw something that distracted him completely. The silhouette of an enormous, shaggy black dog, clearly imprinted against the sky, motionless in the topmost empty row of seats. get the book and read it and speak aloud. And if that doesn't work, it's going to work. You stay on the book. And what are you doing? You're getting your brain on something besides what you've been thinking. And you might have to do that a lot. I'm going to give you another example if I can. Yes, I can. All right. Because I could not sleep. I could not sleep. And I was hearing the sound all the time. And it was fucking awful. So I got a piece of paper and I got a pen and I drew shitty drawings. I think I actually got pretty good. I looked at some pictures online. I got some colored pencils. I don't know if you got color. Who cares if you got color? Get a pencil. Fucking draw. Draw and draw some more. I've got hundreds of these things. I just drew. I drew birds. I drew all kinds of shit. And I drew and I got where my brain, the wrong way, I got where my brain was focusing on this shit and not the other shit. Because the other shit sucks. I like Chinese things. But I sit there and draw. So you find something, you get some pens and you get some stuff, and this is gonna open up another part of your brain. And you probably, draw as much as you need to. Read the book as much as you need to. Get your mind on something else, and you just keep drawing. You keep reading. And your brain's gonna start changing from this thought pattern that you're in. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I can't promise exactly what time, but I'll be checking and I'll be looking for you. But if you can't sleep and you're going through shit, draw, read. If you need to, go for a walk outside. Don't just lay there, But you start having these fucked up thoughts. And I'm sorry, I had fucked up thoughts too. I'm not trying to criticize you. A lot of us have been in the same place. You draw Chinese. I can write Chinese. Learn a language. That app Duolingo. Just do it over and over again, and learn the language. And you have to speak and talk, and you've got some thought going on in your brain besides this. You've got to keep interrupting it over and over again. Now, let me tell you another thing. I got a deck of cards. You know how to play solitaire? I played hundreds of games. Sometimes, I don't know, a game would probably take me, 10 minutes, and I would play 30 games in one day. Just play solitaire again and again. But we're just trying to break through. The Class A substance thing, you didn't tell me much about it. But there's help for that too. But, there's hope, man. But I'm just kind of giving you the way to get through this stretch that you're in right now. You can do it. Fucking draw, fucking read the book. And you're going to get your brain into a little bit different wavelength, and you start to interrupt enough times and you start to get some control of this thing again. Yeah? And then it'll get easier. This is the next step. That's my opinion. I'm just one guy, but I think I'm right. I hope I'm right. I hope that we can just talk together after some time has passed, and you're going to tell me, thank you so much, David. And I want to have that good feeling that I helped. I mean, I don't want to be greedy about it. I want it for you, but wouldn't that be nice? A little while from now, you and I will talk. We can talk on the phone or something, and we'll get us. We're going to say, wow, this is better now. Okay, that's my video. I know you're probably waiting for it, so I'm going to reply back that I made the video, and hopefully you'll see it here in a few minutes. I will be going to sleep in a little while, but I want to wake up tomorrow, and I want to know what you drew, what you read, that you played solitaire. You can play chess online, but you just got to get that brain into something else right now. That's the key right now. Play the background noise. Whatever your tinnitus sounds like, you can try to find a sound. I mean, don't overdo it. If you can't find the perfect sound, just play something. And then I drew hundreds of these things. just to fucking get my brain on the right track. I didn't even know what the right track. Oh, look at this guy. I think it's kind of a sad little bird, isn't it? That was me. I drew so many. This horse, you know. I don't know. Do it. Do it. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna upload the video.